Alright, what's up everybody? Guys, I am not gonna lie, but I'm a little bit nervous as we are about to start what will easily be the most massive journey on this channel when it comes to anime yet. I basically came to the decision that I would like to start reacting to one of these so-called big three, as they call them, right? Which I knew were Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach, so I basically put it up to a poll, and I let all my viewers decide which show would you like me to check out, and it was Naruto that came out as the ultimate victor, with quite a significant margin ahead compared to the other two shows, I will say. I wasn't actually sure if I expected that. I kind of low-key thought One Piece was gonna win, to be honest. But I'm gonna go with what my viewers basically want me to watch, right? And what they recommend to me. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I didn't know much about Naruto whatsoever. Until I kind of dug back into my memory, and I realized that, like, there is one thing of Naruto that I've played before, a game specifically, a demo, I should actually say. Back on the PlayStation 3, there was a demo for a game that was called Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, I think. And I did actually play that all the way back. Again, it was a demo only. This was basically a time where, you know, I myself was probably like 14 years old or something like that. I would play demos for all kinds of games because I didn't have the money to actually buy them. Go figure. And so, yeah, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, I actually do recall that I enjoyed it a lot. Surprisingly a lot, because I usually, well, even to this day, I'm not really somebody who's tried many fighting games whatsoever. And so the gameplay, naturally, I didn't seem to gravitate towards it. But then when I did play that demo, I just kind of got hooked to it. And all that I really remember of it was that I think it was 3D. So that was cool about it. Like, you could actually move the camera and you basically would fight someone else in this. It wasn't, you know, like an NPC, right? It was a computer controlled enemy that you had in the demo, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure, I mean, it probably did have online functions too, but again, it was a demo. So all I remember is that it kind of dropped you into this nice nature-looking setting, maybe like a waterfall in the back or something like that. Again, you could pan around the camera and you could kind of freely run around, and obviously you had a bunch of combat moves that you could perform, and there was this very special ultimate move, right? Like, I'm pretty sure you had some kind of bar that would need to be filled up over time as you would, you know, pull off combos or whatever. And then there was this ultimate move that you could perform, which was like Naruto, I'm pretty sure, sending a bunch of other Narutos at somebody, and they would all just kind of like literally hop onto the character until you'd have like a whole pile of 1,000 fucking Narutos. And then somehow, I actually ended up really quickly checking out a video of the demo back on YouTube so I could be reminded of it. And then what he does is he pulls out one Naruto out of the bunch, and then that one is holding on to different ones, right? And so you have a whole sling of Narutos that you can basically, like a lasso, strike somebody else or strike your opponent with again. And so it was a super satisfying move. It really did bring me back, actually. But again, I played this without any context whatsoever. And so I'm about to be diving into Naruto here, and I really have no idea what to expect. Now, for this video, I'm actually going to do something a little bit different, is that I will start off reacting to all the 9 openings for the original show first. Well, apparently, I mean, you know, the original show is going to have a good 200 episodes, I think, or something like that. And then there's going to be Naruto Shippuden, if I'm saying it correctly, which will be even bigger, I think, and that's going to be coming afterwards. So we are going to be in for quite a ride here. Again, it is considered one of the big 3. The reason why they're called that is because they have so many episodes. I think the one thing I saw people mention is that Naruto is supposed to have some really cool sort of life lessons in it. And it's kind of, I mean, it's, you know, it's going to be a wholesome show in general. Like, it's going to be, I don't know. I'd expect something akin to, like, you know, Pokemon or, you know, the usual, I literally forget the term right now, but, you know, these kids animes or whatever, right? Which I find that a lot of the kids animes that I watched, I wouldn't really necessarily always consider them to be intended for kids, you know? I think that grown-ups can get a surprising amount of relevant stuff for themselves out of it too, if that makes sense. And the violence can sometimes go to a level beyond what you'd expect from a shonen show. That's actually what the term for it is, right? But anyway, guys, I'm gonna first react to all 9 openings. I think it's best I do this right now, actually, rather than when I watch the show itself and, you know, just kind of go through the episodes and get surprised by new openings. This way, I'm probably gonna know, or I'm gonna spot things happening later on, or maybe, you know, character moments or whatever, but I'm gonna forget all about them by the time we get around to them too. So I think this is actually the better way to do it, but I know people also like to see people react to these openings for the first time. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Let's start off with the very first one. Here we go. Hound Dog rocks. God, look at that pixelated Crunchyroll logo, man. Okay. Dude. I feel like I've heard this song before, actually. Could be wrong about it. Okay, what is she doing over at the rock here? My man is sleeping in a tree. Yo, this is gonna be a super dumb question, right? But I legitimately don't know if the character itself is actually called Naruto. I would think that's the case, and I'm like 99.9% sure about it, but what if it's not the case, you know? I'm genuinely insecure about that right now. Oh, see, so he does. Interesting. Yeah, that's exactly what happened in the game there, is that he sends multiple of himself at it, but I don't know if that's just supposed to be like a visual thing, or if he can like genuinely clone himself. That's super cool, though. Dude's got a Pokeball on his the back of his shirt. Fist bump. Damn, that's a great shot. It's funny, I never even watched this show, but I'm feeling nostalgic just because of like how old it looks. Okay, so that was the first one. Here we go with the second one. Haruka Kanata, Asian Kung Fu Generation. Yeah, he's got the... what do you call those things? The projectiles. Just like May did in Full Metal Alchemist. Okay, so I'm guessing we kind of have like a trio of characters. Main characters. Who are these guys, though? And I think that guy just now in the front we had seen before as well already, right? Okay, yeah, definitely a different song compared to the first opening. I feel like this one is a bit more classic. The first opening song I hadn't really seen coming as much. What is he doing? Did he get knocked out or is he just sleeping? The fuck? I think so far, if I had to rank the songs of the first 3 openings that I just watched, I would go first one, third one, second one. But let me know, actually, let me know in the comments, guys, which is your favorite opening of all these openings, these 9 for the original Naruto show. I'd like to know. Of course, I'm going to check out the other 6 right now. So here we go with the 4th one. Go by Flow. Okay, okay, okay. I like the split camera shots. Oh. Ah, this is very stylistic. Love it. Like an actual manga. Not really, but it would be black and white. Interesting, it's like a lot of... Yeah, is that this whole opening? Oh, wow. This whole opening is just like 2D, basically, I guess, right? Panning across? Okay, okay, okay. I think she is the woman that we saw in the last opening too. God damn, what the fuck are these sizzle weapons? Holy shit. Is this dude gonna be like Naruto's mentor or something? I got that vibe. I'm pretty sure he has like 2 friends and then that guy is there all the time too, so I'm guessing he's like his trainer or something? Seishun Kiyoso Kyoku. Jesus. Can hardly pronounce his names, man. Yeah, this is a classic right here. See, I like these wide kind of shots. Seems to be what this opening is going for. I love this. Like, it sounds weird to say, but I've always naturally been drawn towards, like, agility. If that makes sense. Like, I used to be kind of obsessed as a kid with free running, and, you know, I played games like Mirror's Edge, and also, for example, skateboarding games or whatever, right? And what I love about anime, at least from the anime I've seen so far, is like when they have these kinds of moves, right? Or in Attack on Titan, when they had the ODM gear, or here in Naruto, I see them, you know, like obviously jumping over trees or whatever, like stuff like that. Always find it awesome. That's probably why I like that demo so much too for Ultimate Ninja Storm. Oh my god, we've got like sumo wrestlers. The fuck? I like his haircut. Not really, to be honest, but I don't know what was up with him. He was crying. Funny thing is, my own haircut used to be like that. Back in high school. What are we on right now? Opening 6? Yeah, no boy, no cry. Ah, this is nice. God. This reminds me of one of the songs that I'd hear literally in like Skate 2. It's really cool how all the openings so far have gone for a whole different kind of direction. Different kinds of visuals, obviously music. They're pretty varied. Oh, damn. I wonder what happened to him for him to be standing there all alone. Okay, there is the kid. The Chinese designs. Oh my god, holy shit. Is it gonna be able to actually, like, land those jumps? Yeah, I don't know, actually. I see him obviously use a lot of agility, but I don't know if he has, like, special powers or if he's just naturally trained to catch his falls like that. Opening 7, here we go. Okay, cool visuals. I like the purple behind her too. Matching her hair color. Oh shit, see? Again, they're doing something interesting here with the transparent sort of overlays. What are we watching? Just the moon, I guess? Yeah, the stars. Oh shit, comet. Wow. Yeah, teamwork. I think that's going to be a big theme. Friendship. What are we on? Number 8? I think so, right? Yeah. Remember. Like Re-Zero. Yeah, they're gonna be around for a long time, I guess, though. I guess that's technically a spoiler. They're not gonna die, but honestly, I hadn't really expected that anyway. It's always about the group, man. I don't know, but these openings actually remind me a lot of, like, Full Metal Alchemist the most, I feel. Like, dealing with as much of a large cast as you are. The fighting that's involved, even though it's different kind of fighting, obviously. Was this not the same town that we saw him kind of jump off the cliff towards? Oh shit. Yura, hearts grow. Okay. Yeah, this one is definitely going for a bit of a different vibe too. I like it. Look at this, man. Stylistic, once again. Oh, shit. Nah, they got the film grain and everything. He's got a sling weapon. Is it like a... Oh, no. Oh, okay. It's actually this thing. Thought he had like a rock in a sling or something, but it's just his projectile. Okay, lots more girls. Can't wait for the life lessons there. You're gonna be fighting himself or what? Alright, damn, that was all 9 of them though. Fantastic. Yeah, I think it's really cool to get your first impression of a show like this, because it's still relatively contextless, if that's the right word, right? Like, I didn't really know what I was looking at. I still don't really know what their combat is actually going to be like, if that makes sense. Yes, I see Naruto multiply himself, and I see him use projectile weapons, and he's got some, like, I don't know, some kind of moves, right? That he, like, something he was summoning from his hands, it seemed like. But other than that, again, I don't really know what this combat necessarily is going to entail. As far as the songs went, I liked... I mean, and I said that about, honestly, it's the songs and visuals, but I liked how varied all the different openings were. I think that as far as the songs goes, the first opening did stand out the most to me, and I'm pretty sure... I mean, the first opening is always the one that I think people are gonna, you know, like the most. I know that with Attack on Titan, for example, like the first opening is still seen as the most classic one, if that makes sense, right? And I don't know if it's necessarily the best one. I mean, it probably is, to be fair, but I don't know. With this one, I really liked the song for the first opening a lot, and I feel like that was the one that immediately sort of set the tone. And it was actually different from what I had expected. God, now I'm thinking to like Pokemon too, where the first opening is easily the most classic one as well, with I want to be the very best, right? But yeah, anyway, other than that, I think it was the fourth or the fifth opening, if I'm saying it correctly, that had the really wide visual shots and where you saw him like jumping over trees, right? And it's what I called out already during the reaction, but visually I think I like that one the most, just because I'm really always fascinated by yeah, just those kinds of movement sets, I guess. But overall, no, I enjoyed what I saw here, and I'm looking forward to actually diving into the show now and seeing what it's going to be about. Of course, right now it's still a little bit hard to say anything concrete about it, but I'm sure you can understand that. I'm looking forward to diving into the first episode, and I will, of course, guys, be reacting to this show actually more frequently than I would all the other shows. Just so you know, yes, we're going to be in for quite a ride, like I said. Lots of episodes. The plan right now is for me to be reacting to a good 4 episodes per week. Just so you know, we are going to watch this, yeah, quite a lot. So the first episode should already be available straight away over on my Patreon page, guys. So make sure you go and check that out. I think over there we should have early access to maybe the first like 24 episodes already. So go figure, that's going to be linked on top of the description. Make sure you go and check it out. Full-length reactions will be up there too if you want to see me react to the episodes in their entirety. And you'll be able to sign up as a free member to the Patreon too, and already start watching the first 2 reactions right now over there, or actually maybe the first 4, now that I think about it. So go and check it out. But for now, I want to thank you all a lot for tuning in, and I'll look forward to seeing you back for episode 1.